Oh, hello, Papa.
Good morning, Sharpies. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome back. What's up? What's up? I don't know why this is so close to me, but it is 11:38 a.m. and I'm about to work a 3-day trip. Now, I picked up this trip specifically because it was a PM turned AM, although it is still AM time. But technically, it's a PM. I don't really know. But the point being, I'll get back home at noon on Thursday, and then I'm catching a flight later that day. I have like so much clothes packed in my car, it's ridiculous, because I gotta switch out my packing cubes, change my clothes out of my uniform so I can go travel. The short version is I'm going to Baltimore for Memorial Day weekend because me and my friends are going to the wine festival. We used to do this every year, 3 times a year when I was in Maryland, like when I lived in Baltimore, but now we're just making a special appearance, and I'm happy for that. My camera's about to die. I haven't edited a video in like 2 weeks, but I still have a video dropping on Wednesday because I edited in advance. So now I gotta get back on the ball and continue to edit in advance. Yeah, I don't know. Your girl is just all over the place. I'm doing my June schedule, and y'all, it's about to be packed, and I know I need to pick up this 2-day, and I need to hurry up and do it before the 2-day is gone. But when I tell you, I'm gonna be working like a 2-day, then 1 day off, then 6 days of reserve, then 1 day off, and then 6 days of reserve. So I got the first 2 weeks of the month off, but then I picked up a trip for VJA, so now I'm working the beginning of the trip, and then I'm going to Cancun, and then I'll have like maybe a day off when I come back from Cancun before I work my 2-day. And in that day off, I have a flight lesson. So yeah, and on my 2 days off, my 2 Saturdays that I have off, I also have flight lessons. Yeah, so let's just say I don't know what I'm doing to myself in June, but it's all gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. Let's go to work. We have 3 legs today. I don't know where we're going, but I know we end up in Tampa. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're gonna do it together though. We're here. Let's go. I know we haven't talked all day, and that is my bad, but also I had the world's longest day, and I'm gonna try to give it to you as quickly as possible because it is 2:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So my first 2 flights kind of went off without a hitch. The second flight was a lot longer. It was blocked at 2:38, and it ended up taking us 2:45 to get to Dallas. We were going from Orlando to Dallas, and they were just like, oh, we had to go around some stuff, so they routed us a longer route. Okay, cool. So we get to Dallas, we get those people all, so we board up to leave Dallas. Then we go and we're taxiing out to take off, and it's a really long taxi, like strangely long. And then we get hit with a maintenance issue, like a mechanical issue, so we had to taxi back to the gate, except there were no gates open for us in Dallas, so then we had to wait an extra 20 minutes just for a gate. Then we get to the gate and they're trying to fix it. I don't know what's going on. The passengers are absolutely feral, and I get it. You're high, you're thirsty, you've been sitting, but like some of them were actually just not nice. Like I had a guy yell at me because it was hot on the plane, and I was like, I'm sorry, like the air is up, we are doing everything that we can. There's really nothing else that I can do. We handed out water. We told the pilots multiple times. They said it was on all the way cool. We had ground air. Like, it was crazy. Also, because of how long it took us to taxi and then we had to make it our way back, we also had to get refueled. Long story short, we had to switch planes in Dallas. So my flight ended up being delayed like 3.5 hours. So my 10.5-hour duty day that I was talking about today, that I was like, oh my gosh, it's so long, turned into a 13.5-hour duty day. I'm standing here in my work shoes. My feet hurt, my back hurt. I ate 2 bowls of spaghetti today on the plane, and I'm just so happy to make it to my hotel. We finally made it here in Tampa. Then before we left for the second time, after plane swapping and reboarding and all this stuff, scheduling changed our schedule. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I just, most of the time when they change their schedule, it is not a good change, okay? It's not. But they, instead of us working, my words are all jumbled. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. So originally we were supposed to work Tampa to O'Hare, and that was it. Then on day 3, we were going to go O'Hare, Nashville, somewhere, Houston. I don't know where the other place is. Oh, I think it's Panama City Beach, Florida. Yeah. But they changed it, so now we're going to deadhead Tampa to Nashville tomorrow. Instead of me having that 5:15 a.m. report time. Now our report time is 8 a.m. and I love that for me. And because we're deadheading, our report time tomorrow, instead of it being like 12 noon, which would have had us on minimum rest, because that's not even enough rest time, our report time is now 3:55. So it all actually did work out, minus the fact that I'm sleep deprived, and I'll get double time for my last leg because I had an extended duty day. I love that for me. I'm gonna give you a hotel tour because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to get some shots of like the lobby area and stuff downstairs because it is gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous little hotel. And then I'm gonna take my makeup off and I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to bed because your girl is tired. Yeah, on to the tour. So I went downstairs to get me a burger because everybody knows that I'm a burger girl, and it's like 1 o'clock and I have a van time at 3:20. So I need to eat my burger. I stayed in the bed. I showed y'all my view, but I stayed in the bed. I had to muster up the energy for today, but honestly, I don't have a bad day today. I only have a deadhead, but like last night took me out and I was like, I just can't get up. I'm surprised I barely got up to get out the bed. So now I'm about to sit back in the bed and eat my burger until it is time to go to work. Dressed and ready. When I told you I look like I'm about to deliver packages, this is what I mean. My other belt has not come in yet, so I'm stuck wearing this belt, and I did not feel like wearing that button-up shirt because who feels like doing all those buttons? And the button-up shirt is actually so much more stiff. Oh, it's crooked. Anyway, all I have is a deadhead today. We're deadheading to Nashville. Shouldn't even be a really long flight. Let's get it. Let's go. This trip is a trip that keeps on giving. So we made it to our hotel here in Nashville, but while we were on the plane, I got a notification that my assignment has changed. So I went to go see what they did with my schedule. And honestly, it's nothing too bad. But instead of us working Nashville to Panama City Beach to Houston, we now work Nashville to Austin to Houston. The problem is it's an earlier report. So my report time went from 5:15 originally to 8 a.m., which was like nice, like okay, probably have a shuttle at 7:30. You could wake up at 7, like that's not bad. To now a 5:45 report. Now the problem with a 5:45 report is the shuttle only leaves every 30 minutes. So if the shuttle only leaves every 30 minutes, I have to take a 5 a.m. shuttle because I can't take a 5:30 shuttle because that doesn't give me enough time to get through the airport and to get to my gate. So now I'll be waking up closer to 4 a.m. when I could have been waking up at 7 a.m. You see that 3-hour difference there? Like you see that? Yeah, that's the problem. So I heated up my food before I even made it to my room because I'm about to eat, shower, sleep in that order. For me to be up at 4, oof, I gotta go to bed. I have to be asleep by 10 o'clock for me to get at least 6 hours of sleep, and it's already 7 o'clock right now. There's no way I'm going to be asleep by 8 o'clock because I probably won't even be done eating by 8 o'clock. I'll give you a quick room tour, and I need to shower and go to bed because this is ghetto, but it's go home day. And because my report is earlier, which means I'm getting home earlier, which means I'll be home by like 10 a.m. instead of me being home by like 12 p.m., which means I might actually drive home. I wasn't gonna drive home, I was gonna stay at the airport, but this gives me some time to drive home, do my Target order, you know, all that stuff. So that's the plan. I think I got a plan. Let's go. Give it a tour. Good morning, bookies. So it is 4:45 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I am up, awake, and dressed and ready to go to work. So like I told y'all, they've changed our report time. Our rest time was literally 11 hours and 15 minutes. Whew, child. So I'm up. I looked at my schedule for today. Everything seems to be running smoothly and on time thus far. It was thundering like crazy last night. I had to wake up and text my friends in the group chat, like, stop texting or I'm gonna have to mute y'all because I'm trying to sleep and all I hear is zzz, zzz, in my bed. Like, pull it together. Yeah. I got a UM this morning and I love UMs, but who putting their kid on a plane at 6 o'clock in the morning? JK, JK, JK. I love the kids. Y'all know I love the kids. But yeah, 2 flights today. We are headed to Houston and then I am headed to New York and then I'm headed to Baltimore. These are all on my personal time, of course. I'm gonna go home and I've been talking about this wine festival for like 3 vlogs in a row. So we're gonna be going to the wine festival on Saturday. So I'm going to New York tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm going to New York today, flying from New York to Baltimore tomorrow. Then I'll be in Baltimore for a few days and I'm flying back home to Houston on like Monday. So wish me good travel vibes. The skin is skinning and I did absolutely nothing to it. Like, I didn't even put moisturizer on because I put on my nighttime serum and they say your skin rejuvenates overnight. So I didn't do it in the morning because I did it at night. I don't know what I'm doing half the time anyway. And at this point, I'm wrapping you up. So enjoy. Yay, we love minimum rest. We love early mornings. We love it. From my mother's house because I definitely forgot to finish this vlog. So I'm going to finish it now. So I worked 2 flights. Right. So remember how scheduling changed my trip? Yeah, so I got up at like 4 something in the morning for a 5 a.m. van. I took my 5 a.m. van. We went from, I can't even tell you where we were. Were we in Tampa? Were we in Nashville? We were in Nashville. So we went Nashville, Austin, and then we went Austin, Houston. We got back at like 10 in the morning. So I had to run to my little commute flight because I was flying to Baltimore by way of Rochester because I had to make a little pit stop. But I had to go check in. Y'all, I got cleared. The lady cleared. It was just, it was a whole bit of drama. But I finally made it home to Baltimore to start my little bit of time off. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.